We're the Rio Salado Library, and as you would expect of any library, we have books, DVDs, and other materials. These materials are housed in a physical space, and we also have a very extensive online library. Students can use these online databases to find articles from literally thousands of magazines, newspapers, journals, dictionaries, and other types of reference materials. We even have ebooks. Now, these ebooks are not textbooks, but again, they support the curriculum here at Rio Salado. For example, if a student was having problems with one of the concepts in their lesson, they could go to the library and find information to reinforce or understand it in a better way. Also, if an instructor asks the student to do a research paper, the library is an excellent place to come to find credible resources for that paper. Basically, the purpose of the library is to connect students to credible information. We help faculty and staff, but primarily we're here for the students. And it doesn't matter if you take a course online or attend a class in person. There are a variety of ways that you can seek assistance. For example, some of our students like to come into the library or call and get personalized assistance that way. We also have self-help online through our website, and examples of those would be an email to the librarian where you could ask about distance learning materials or request a book. If you want to find out more about information literacy, we have a tutorial that you can work through. And recently we added a How Do I series, and it would answer such questions as how do I log into the online databases, how do I use an ebook, or how do I restart the research process. Another option would be the CD that is a virtual library tour, and it gives more in-depth information on how you would structure searches and the best way to maneuver through those library databases. You can ask for that either through email or call, and it would be mailed to your house. It's free. It doesn't have to be returned, and the nice thing is that you can refer to it as you progress through your classes here at Rio Salado. Finally, one of the services that students are finding to be more helpful is the Ask a Librarian chat service. And it doesn't matter if the library is closed at 10 o'clock at night, you can connect to a librarian and chat with them. They're qualified to answer your research questions, and they're always there for you 24/7. There are a variety of resources and services that the library offers. I'd like to reinforce that we are here to help students connect to the information that they need to help them be successful in their classes. Whether it's ordering a book or helping them navigate through the databases or just assisting with basic research. There are a couple of roadblocks that students commonly run into when they try to use the library. One of them is the login process. Many of the online students don't realize that the same username and password that they use for their online class is also used for the library databases. If a student is having problems with this, they can call the library or the technology help desk and we can walk them through that process. A second common roadblock is navigating the library databases. Students sometimes have problems because instead of working like a search engine such as Google or Yahoo, the library databases require a little more structure when entering in keywords and limiting the search. So usually it takes a 5 to 10 minute session, and we can help students navigate and give them some tips to be successful in finding the articles they need. Students can learn more about the wide variety of resources that are available through the library. They can also learn how to best use these for their class assignments and ultimately to succeed here at Rio Salado.